ம். ஆ. புரியுது, புரியுது. ஆ. ஆ. இந்த மாதிரி.
ஹலோ 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 ஏங்க போர்ட்டில் போய் காலை வச்சு கேட்குறீங்க கொடுங்களா ஹலோ 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 மிஸ்டர் சிவகுமார்
The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Today, however, our focus extends beyond the mere physical location of libraries. We gather here to delve into the realm of digital transformations that are reshaping the very essence of our cherished repositories of knowledge. Libraries, often considered the gateways to enlightenment, have been entrusted with the monumental task of preserving our collective wisdom. As we navigate the digital era, we find ourselves at the crossroads of tradition and innovation. It is here that we must harness the power of technology to ensure the sustainability and relevance of our libraries for generations to come. In the words of Neil Gaiman, Google can bring you back 1 lakh answers. A librarian can bring you back the right one. Today, let us come together to explore how digital transformations can empower our libraries to bring back not just the right answers, but also to ask the right questions, fostering a sustainable and enriching future. So, without further ado, let the National Conference on Digital Transformations for Sustainable Libraries commence. May our discussion spark inspiration, innovation, and a shared commitment to the enduring legacy of libraries. Ladies and gentlemen, kick off this momentous conference, let's take a moment to celebrate the vibrant culture of our nation. We request everyone to stand up for Tamil Taiwan. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure and honor that we extend a warm welcome to Dr. R. Parameswaran, the esteemed librarian of Central University of Tamil Nadu. We eagerly anticipate your insights as he graces with the welcome address, setting the tone for the conference. And we now welcome Dr. R. Parameswaran, sir, to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Most respected Professor M. Krishnan Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Central University of Tamil Nadu, most respected Padma Shri and Kalaimamani, Dr. Srirali G. Sivasadaram Sir, respected Professor R. Thirumurugan Sir, Register CTN, Jane Bhattacharya, Jadavpur University, respected Dr. Sangeeta Kaur, Director, Delnet, New Delhi, respected Professor Narajan, Dean Academics, UTN, Dr. Dhanvandan, Deputy Librarian and organizer of this conference, Dr. Vedamuni, Assistant Librarian, Deans, Heads, Faculty, Officers, Staff Members, eminent speakers, LAS professionals, and research scholars of CUTN and other universities. Good morning to everyone. It's a great pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the Central University of Tamil Nadu Central Library. First of all, I welcome our most respected Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to deliver the presidential address of this conference. And I welcome our most respected Padma Shri and Kalaimamani, Dr. Srirali G. Sivasadaram Sir, to deliver the inaugural address. I welcome Professor R. Thirumurugan Sir Registrar of CUTA to offer felicitations at this conference. Welcome, you, sir. I welcome Professor Narayan sir, Dean Academics, CUTL, to offer felicitations at this conference. I welcome the guest of honor, Professor Orain Bhattacharya, Jadavpur University, Kolkata, for this conference. I welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Sangeeta Gaur, Director, General, New Delhi, to deliver the keynote address of this conference. I welcome you, madam. I welcome Dr. Dhanvantan, Deputy Librarian and Convener of NCDTSL 24, to deliver the thematic address of this conference. I welcome you. I welcome Dr. Velmani, Assistant Librarian, to deliver the vote of thanks. And I welcome all Dean's Sketch faculty, officers, staff of this union to take part in this conference. I welcome all eminent speakers for this conference. I welcome the students, research scholars from CUTN and faculty members from CUTN and other university institutions, colleges to take part in this conference. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, sir, for the heartfelt welcome address. May we invite the Honorable and most respected Vice Chancellor, Chief Guests, and all dignitaries for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, marking the beginning of a collective pursuit of wisdom. Thank you, everyone. It is a privilege to welcome Padma Shri and Kali Mamani, Dr. Sirgariji Sivachidambaram, sir, our esteemed chief guest on behalf of Central University of Tamil Nadu. And we now welcome Honorable and the most respected Vice Chancellor, sir, to honor respected sir. We request Honorable sir to present our chief guest with a shawl and memento as a token of our appreciation for his valuable presence. It is a privilege to welcome Professor Udayan Bhattacharya, sir, our esteemed chief guest on behalf of Central University of Tamil Nadu. And we now welcome Honorable and respected Vice Chancellor, sir, to honor respected sir with a shawl and memento as a token of appreciation for his valuable presence. It is a privilege to welcome Dr. Sangeeta Kaur, ma'am, our esteemed chief guest on behalf of Central University of Tamil Nadu. We now welcome Honorable and Respected Vice Chancellor Sir, the Honorable Respected Ma'am, with a shawl and memento as a token of appreciation for her valuable presence. It is with great pleasure we welcome our Honorable and most respected Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor M. Krishnan to this session. May we now welcome Dr. S. Dhanavanthan to honor most respected Sir with a shawl and memento as a token of our appreciation for his valuable presence. It is with great pleasure we welcome our Registrar, Professor R. Thirumagan to this session. We now welcome Dr. R. Parameshwaran Sir to honor respected Sir with a shawl and memento as a token of appreciation for his valuable presence. It is with great pleasure we welcome Professor S. Nagarajan, Dean of Academics, to this session. May we now welcome Dr. R. Parameshwaran Sir to honor Sir with a shawl and memento as a token of appreciation for his valuable presence. It is our privilege to welcome Dr. R. Parameshwaran Sir to this session. May we now welcome Dr. S. Dhanavanthan Sir to honor Dr. R. Parameshwaran Sir by presenting him with a shawl as a token of our appreciation for his valuable presence. Thank you, everyone. Let's keep the momentum going by welcoming another key figure in our conference today. I'm excited to invite Dr. S. Dhanavanthan, the convener of the National Conference and the Deputy Librarian, Central University of Tamil Nadu. May we now welcome Dr. S. Dhanavanthan Sir to the stage.
உலகம் சமநிலை பெற வேண்டும், உயர்வு தாழ்வில்லா நிலை வேண்டும், நிறைவே காணும் மனம் வேண்டும், இறைவா அதை நீ தர வேண்டும். First of all, I thank the God Almighty to stand before you as a convener of this 2 days National Conference on Digital Transformation for Sustainable Libraries. Most respected and honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Registrar, most respected and Padma Shri and Kalaimamani Dr. G. Chidambaram sir, respected Professor Udayam Bhattacharya from Jadavpur University, respected Dr. Sangeeta Kaul, Director from Delnet, and respected Professor Nagarajan sir, Dean Academics, and respected Dr. Parameshwaran sir, Librarian, and deans from various schools, teaching staff members, non-teaching staff, and other participants, guests from other institutes, from library professionals. It's a very pleasant morning and a warm welcome for this 2 days National Conference on NCDTSL 2024. As you know very well, the library is the heart of the university system, which was stated by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, former President of India. There is no doubt, library is the heart of the higher educational and academic system. So libraries are providing various opportunities to the user communities. It gives an teaching and learning by way of the resource and services. And second thing, it gives here records of present and accumulation of records to future generations. And third one is these libraries are providing various enabling and extending services to the research community and the extension activities. Apart from these routine activities, because of the impact of information and communication technology, now the library scenario has changed. So now almost the library has towards it is going on the applying various innovative technologies. So based on that, this conference is designed, the National Conference on Digital Transformation for Sustainable Libraries, which is sponsored by Rajaram Mohan Rai Library Foundation, Kolkata, and supported by DRDO, New Delhi. So as a convener of this program, so we framed the theme and sub-theme of the conference. Actually, so once we finalized it, so we framed some of the themes like eco-friendly data management, green infrastructures and green libraries, artificial intelligence and machine learning, virtual library, open access, connecting open access, LIS education, various metrics. It includes of bibliometric, cytometric, webometric, and cybermetric in all metrics. And also it provides various innovative technology application in library, the collection of resources and services. So based on that, we have circulated this conference brochure to the library science professionals across the country. Actually, we have circulated within a short time, but we got more and more overwhelming responses. Actually, we got 132 papers. Out of 132, 126 papers are accepted for full papers for publication. Here, really, we are very proud. It is a wonderful achievement, wonderful extensive activities about the SODA Central Library. So many people, while they are coming, they are asking, so what is SODA Central Library? So you know very well, this dynasty is ruled by SODA. Because of that, our Honorable Vice Chancellor and our framed this library is called SODA Central Library. We feel very proud to work in this SODA Central Library and the great Central University of Tamil Nadu. So coming to the point of this conference, 132 papers, almost the papers from various states, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Pondicherry, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Punjab, and Jammu and Kashmir. Really, we are happy and proud to organize this kind of such a wonderful conference frequently in this SODA Central Library. Almost this is called maybe on sustainability of these activities. So I hope that among the 132 papers, we categorized under 6 themes. All the 6 themes we have arranged 2 invited talks, approximately 2 invited talks for each session. Almost 22 papers each session is arranged to present among the almost most of the participants from all the states. So we are happy to stand before you again organizing this conference, and another 2 days definitely you will be enjoy a good environment, a good hospitality, and good kind of innovative ideas, sharing your ideas, sharing your knowledge, good discussion, deliberations. So we are gathering here for this significant event. Definitely it will give a journey of digital transformation towards the sustainable and vibrant future. With this, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights. Now, again, with great pleasure, we turn our attention to the visionary leader of our academic community, Professor M. Krishnan, sir, our honorable and respected Vice Chancellor. His career is a testament to his unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge and his outstanding contributions to various academic and research initiatives. It is a delight to have such a personality and excellent scholar with us today. May we now welcome our most respected sir to share his insights.
Thank you. My dear and respected, the great personality, Padma Shri, like Mamani, Dr. Sirkali, Subramanian sir, and I have a great guest from Jadavpur University, Professor Udayan Bhattacharya, and we have the director, Telnet New Delhi, Dr. Sangeeta How? My dear Registrar, Controller of Examination, Dean Academic, Librarian, and Organizing Secretary of this conference, Dhanavandan, and professors from various parts of the country, and my dear professors in UTS and student friends. This is a great occasion for me to inaugurate this wonderful conference on digital transformation and a sustainable library. Before I am getting into this one, because we have the participants from various parts of the country, this university established in the year 2009, the Parliament Act. It has 527 acres of land to have that university. If you are seeing that there is a river going called Vettar in between that residential area and also academic area. So this university started with 4 students with 1 faculty member at Collector Office of Thiruvarur. Now we have 2,400 students and 217 faculty members of this university. The great thing of Central University is we have students from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and faculty members from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So I proudly say that this university is a mini India in the part of Thiruvarur. Even the students are coming from various states, teachers are coming from various states, but they are mingling together and working together, living together, and taking the higher education to the society living nearby. So that you all librarians know that the higher education system is very much important. Not only getting the degree, getting the job, or living happily, but the excellence of higher education, we have to go to take to the society. That's the way my students and teachers are working together. Whatever the facilities they are looking for example, you have good drinking water, solar light, road, library for the schools. We are all faculty members joined together and to provide this one. So such a great university now you are. Now we have a very good guest house where you are staying, some of the people. And the food also provide all the years because my faculty members, so-called bachelors are available in our university. So they are getting the food. So when you are, going to be here for 2 years, 2 days or 3 days, if any shortcomings are coming, it's only because of the Vice Chancellor, not because of anybody, right? They are the great people. My dear faculty members, my students and guests from various parts of the country, we, the university, is doing, as Dhanavandan rightly told them, library is the heart of any academic institution. So our librarian and the deputy librarian, other people of this work, they are taking care of this library very much. Why I am telling that it's completely digitalized. It's completely RFID. It's having the technology. I can recall the day when I was a research scholar at Madurai Kamaraj University. We have to travel to only Coimbatore to get the abstract of the journal or the research paper. That time we have the card to write that title of the journal, title of that research paper and abstract. I think my professors will allow that. If you are collecting only 5,000 abstracts like that in your area, then only you are allowed to do the research. But now, scenario is completely changed. In your finger, you have everything. You can collect any part of that, what you call any part of the reference, you can get it and you can use for the library and also the research. But why I am telling that now, even that Honorable Prime Minister visited Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli, he proudly said that where the 5 years back we have only 4,000 patents in our country, but now it's going for 4 lakhs of patents. Even today paper, they are telling that. How it's possible is because of that, the platform was given by the library for the collaboration and the cooperation among the faculty members. And also, we are all working towards. But I can say that exchange of knowledge. Even one thing I can tell that to all librarians know that even we have that HIV for the long years. Sequence was done and published through the library, where it's available UK, USA, Germany, and Bharat Biotech of India. So we all library provides the plan. It's possible within the wonderful. I really salute all the they are responsible. Even in the daily patient, how many viruses are available? It's all available out India now. Why I can say throughout the world now. So that is the way librarians are working. But that not do any research. When the COVID vaccine should be it's free of cost. That is what you library, everything to the government of India. They are giving lot of money to that to the central university to spend on library, getting the journal, getting the new book, and arrange the very not by any of the professors alone. So that I have to tell my chief guest, our Sivasadambaram. First of all, thank you very much for accepting our not for the guest. You are our fourth member to direct our university in a right way. I can read that I am from Madurai. I think his father is also associated with Madurai. So whenever there is a party, we all walk for 5 kilometers, 10 to see him. Such a great person. Now he is our way of the we people are saying that when he's coming under music and with the song, he was sitting there 3 hours, and the next day and I no need to tell, it's a wonderful institute. They are opposed to conducting, so that thank you very much. And our professor, Udayan Bhattacharya, is a great personality in the library side, and he is right. I think no word to say thanks, sir, to be here and joining with us. Other than that, my registrar is there, my academic deed. And finally, I can come back to librarian. That we are giving Center for Ambedkar for giving that or training that ACST student for higher examination. Training people to platform, give them training to how to get passed in the group one examination, and also that they updated these people in this, library campus. Why I'm telling this one? Sometimes we approach the librarian, they told that no, sir, it's not possible. But he told that these people should be here. They have to get the reference immediately. Next, out of 75, at least 10 students should get that deputy collector or deputy superintendent of police or IAS, IPS. Such a way, thank you very much, sir, for giving. Working and also food, and so on. What I can say, we have two patents, my dear librarians. One is living in the coastal area. All the when women are going to the street and selling them. My computer science people, they did collecting the data, the fish available in the fisher movement. By digital transformation is sent to all the houses. So people no need to go to the street. That is the way. So such a way, my faculty members are working very fast to take the university in the higher level. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity, and it's place I can recognize Kanavandan to bring the money to conduct this workshop. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today what we are is because of the committed and able leadership, sir. We are proud and fortunate to work with a visionary like you, working day in and day out, striving to take this university to greater heights. Once again, we thank you, sir. We move on to the release of the souvenir for the National Conference on Digital Transformations for Sustainable Libraries. It is with great pleasure and honor that we invite Honorable and respected Vice Chancellor, Professor M. Krishnan, sir, to the platform to officially release the souvenir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker for the inaugural address, Padma Shri Kalimamani, Dr. Sirkari G. Siva Chidambaram, sir. As a multifaceted personality, he inherits his musical prowess in the legendary Ise Perarinyar, Padma Shri Dr. Sirkari Govindarajan. Not only is he a renowned musician, but also a distinguished physician holding a postgraduate degree in internal medicine. From a tender age, Dr. Siva Chidambaram sir's musical journey began under the guidance of his father and Sangeet Vidwan P. Krishnamurti sir. His concerts, marked by a vibrant and magnetic voice, span classical and devotional genres. An accomplished actor and singer, he has graced Indian movies and television, portraying roles that celebrate language, culture, and tradition. Internationally recognized, Dr. Siva Chidambaram's concert tours have made him a cultural ambassador, captivating audiences in the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, and beyond. Noteworthy is his commitment to the upliftment of culture through fundraising efforts for various causes. Honored with numerous awards, including the prestigious Padma Shri in 2008, Dr. Siva Chidambaram sir is not just a musician, he is a cultural luminary contributing significantly to the preservation of tradition and the spread of classical devotional music. We eagerly anticipate the insights Padma Shri and Kali Mamani Dr. Sirgari G. Siva Chidambaram sir will bring to our conference today. And we now invite Dr. Sirgali G. Chidambaram sir to the stage.
Thank you very much for your vivid, lucid introduction. Thank you very much. A very good morning to all the dignitaries assembled here, all the delegates, respected dignitaries of the dais, respected VC, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Dr. M. Krishnan, who has refreshed us widely with his expertise, knowledge, in the upliftment, the hard work he has put in the upliftment of this university. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful presidential address. Respected Dr. R. Parameswaran, librarian. Respected Dr. S. Dhanavanthan, convener of this National NCD PSL 2024, Deputy Librarian of this university. The digital transformations for sustainable libraries is the topic which is being discussed today, and he gave a thematic address. It was very impressive. Respected Professor R. Tirumurugan, Registrar Sir, Professor S. Nagarajan, Dean Academics, not but the least, not last but the least, the guest of honor, Professor Udayan Bhattacharya, Professor from Jadavpur University, Kolkata, and a very well informed person for the keynote address, Dr. Sangeeta Kaul, Director from Delnet, New Delhi, and Dr. G. Velumani, who is going to give his vote of thanks. Good morning, everyone, on this wonderful occasion. Chola Central Library today has a special event, the digital transformations for sustainable libraries. I have people with technical expertise. Though I'm an academician on the medical side, I was wondering why I was invited here. Probably then I recollected probably my professorship and my duty as the director of Institute of Internal Medicine in Madras Medical College, and my deanship, the Government Medical College premises, would have been a factor, academic factor. My involvement with students has invited me here today as a user-based person, because all others can be representing themselves with their expertise in the technical excellence on the digital transformation. Though I am more associated with there is no person today without a digital exposure. The day cell phones became smartphones, the day cell utility purpose, well, more than communication or spoken communication over the phone. It is inevitable today that digitalization is inevitable. There is no way out to escape from digitalization. But for a person, as a person, the current generation directly gets involved into the digitalization orientation. Their orientation is directly jumping into the digital technology. I'm thinking of the days when a telephone used to ring, used to pick up the phone. We had restricted, limited usage. Our people in the house were watching us. So we had a surveillance. We could speak only sense over the phone because there were 10 people around. And we put the phone. Once we cut the phone, the other end also cuts up. So we know what is the nature of it. It's not overhearing. It was a way of life. But now with cell phones, your communication with your earbuds on, you can talk anything to anybody, any amount of time. Calls are free. There are so many facilities which have come in, which are very good. You can never escape newer technology of learning, be it equipment, such a place. We have been introduced to digitalization in the library. Whenever we discuss about digitalization, it is like a pre-operative phase. Surgeries, they talk about the pre-operative era and post-operative era. Likewise, if you discuss what was the status of the libraries, here were palm leaves, that the documentation, they were praised. And documentation with palm leaves was considered after the scriptures found in the velvet and the stone scriptures. Palm leaves were considered as an important factor. And when they got deteriorated, some of them went to waste, some of them were burnt, so many Tribhurai, they went as a diet, good diet for the worms. With the retrieved palm leaves, they were regained, and now we have something to stand up. As essential part of our life. When I was a professor, every unit we used to discuss newer points and we used to encourage our students for newer publications. You have to publish, based of publication. Now the whole scenario has come to digitization. When we had books, textbooks, greatest library, the medical colleges also, they had only 4 major textbooks in each specialty. One copy will go to the professor's room for reference. One copy will be hidden in a different shelf by our postgraduates. Another 2 copies will be hidden by our own friends. So there was no other go other than following our chiefs. So when the chief went like a Maharaja, we used to go behind with our hands folded. They used to give us points from the textbook, including the page number. Go refer page number 467 in Harrison's textbook of medicine to find this point. So such was the thirst we had, the knowledge our professors had. So that particular point which we went in a hard way to get the point, went to the library, somehow managed, fought with our seniors, grabbed the textbook, opened up the textbook, and we found the point. That point still remains in our head. Now, in my era, when I am going for rounds, I have PGs, I have increased number of students around, the increased number of postgraduates and undergraduate seats. You will know how big the crowd is. Before outpatient classes used to have a couch, a patient, and a professor who talks in front. All of us will gather around. Some of us who cannot hear professor's voice used to copy down what the person in the front row does. So that was the era of learning with trust. Nowadays, OP classes, they have OP classroom, it's a mini lecture hall. That is how things are going on in the digital era. When we ask questions, when we were asked questions as a postgraduate or an undergraduate, we were blinking, not knowing the answer. But when the professor said the answer was directly registered. Now, when I ask a question as a professor in my era to my students, they are ready with a Google answer. Somebody in the 10th row. So the charm of it, the real charm of it is lost. We have to understand as a user of a library, I sincerely feel, if you ask the senior generations, I think most of the people here are my generation, they will definitely agree with what I say. The feel of the textbook, the love you have for the textbook, the prestige you feel when you have the textbook copy in your hand. Feel as though you're a king when you have a textbook in your hand. The feel of it, the smell of it, pages, the way you bookmark it, go for a cup of coffee, come again and open it again. The way it gets registered in your brain, entirely. Now when you open up your iPad or your laptop or your cell phone for that matter, most comfortable. Even I do that. My students are depending on cell phones and the apps. So even I refer that randomly and go for the class. Whereas my professors used to take notes from the textbooks. They used to love the textbook. They used to own it up. They don't let it out. Their search was different. Their teaching was different. Their preaching was different. And the amount of knowledge which students gathered, these students gathered from our professors was entirely different. So sustainable libraries go hand in hand, not only with total digitization. Digitization is inevitable. You are going to have it. But even more on students teaching out parisam, Bukoda's parisam, the letters in the textbook. They were the கண்ணில் படும் பொழுது, when you feel the impulse, that by itself transforms. It totally takes you a different atmosphere, a different wavelength. So many messages, so many WhatsApp traps and things like that. When you pass on a textbook, there is a tendency that you may miss out a couple of points. Having things right, ready in hand, digitization should be, in my view, very helpful for PhD students, for research students. Just a click of a button, you get the whole lot of references, whole lot of abstracts. Professors are perturbed and disturbed with the amount of, because we had hard times. In our times, we used to go there, be in person, write an application, go to that, go back. They are the king. Even now they are the king. But more cherished kings. Because they had authority, they go to the last room, fifth shelf, fourth row. So that was the authority they had. I wish some hard work to get our knowledge. Without hard work, any knowledge is gained without hard work. It might look big, but it's only momentary. But smallest knowledge, even the smallest, ஒரே ஒரு கீர்த்தனம். Effort, hard work, getting the knowledge sustains for a lifetime. Likewise, I wish the deliberations, the discussions, the space, the conference, this, for which I'm very thankful for giving an opportunity for inaugural deliberations and discussions of this conference bring us more light as to methodologies, the changing methodologies, how we can accommodate ourselves, the next generation, not to miss out the important educative factors in the respective fields. Thank you very much for your patient listening. உலகம் சமநிலை பெறவே உயர்வு தாழ்வில்லா நிலை வேண்டும். உலகம் சமநிலை பெற வேண்டும், உயர்வு தாழ்வில்லா நிலை வேண்டும். இறைவே வேண்டும், இறைவா அதை நீ தர வேண்டும். உலகம் சமநிலை பெற வேண்டும், உயர்வு தாழ்வில்லா நிலை வேண்டும். இறைவே காணும் மனம் வேண்டும், இறைவா அதை நீ தர வேண்டும். With the broad spectrum, far-sighted vision for the development, and our VC working very hard in the upliftment of the university and all the specialties. I wish the Chora Central Library, which also shares a sentiment which I find in the song, is for all. Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening inaugural address. Your insights have set a profound thought for this event, and we are grateful for the wisdom you have shared with us regarding the functioning of communications and libraries. And as students, we submit to you that we will take your advice in celebrating traditional book reading practice amidst the digital age. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure to introduce Dr. Sangeeta Kaul ma'am, the Director of Telnet, Developing Library Network in New Delhi. With a remarkable career spanning over 29 years, Dr. Kaul ma'am has been at the forefront of Telnet's evolution, witnessing its transformation from a city-based library network to a common resource sharing network connecting over 8,300 libraries in South Asia. Dr. Kaul ma'am's contributions to Telnet include her involvement in creating Union Catalog, developing the Web APAC, ILL, DDS tracking software, and spearheading innovative services.
We are honored to have you, ma'am, with us today, and we eagerly anticipate your valuable insights at the conference. And we now invite Dr. Sangeeta Kaul, ma'am, to the speech.
Thank you very much. Distinguished luminaries on the dais, most esteemed Professor Dr. M. Krishnan J., the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Central University of Tamil Nadu, Tiruvallur. The most Reverend Padma Shri and Kalamamai Dr. Sri Kaliji Siva Chidambaram J., Professor R. Thirumurugan, the Registrar CUTN, Professor S. Nagarajan, Dean Academic, Professor Uddin Bhattacharya, Dr. R. Parmeswaran, Dr. S. Dhanavandan, the esteemed officials of the dais, including the professionals and officials from CUTN and the library staff here, my fellow colleagues from the library, field of library and information sciences who have joined from various nooks and parts of the country, researchers, scholars, and students, ladies and gentlemen. It is a proud privilege and honor for me to be here at the most prestigious Central University of Tamil Nadu, Tiruvallur, an institution of great eminence. It is a wonderful wonderful occasion to be a part of this conference deliberating on an important topic of immense relevance, digital transformation for sustainable libraries. We all are fully aware of the fact that without libraries, we have no past and we have no future. And hence, to make them and our future sustainable, the library and information science professionals have to play a very pivotal and proactive role. The proliferation and emergence of digital technologies have transformed the entire library and information landscape, and the past few decades have witnessed the persistent and ever-evolving paradigm shift happening in the libraries in terms of library reach and reach of the library, enormous content coverage, the changing perspectives of delivery and accessibility of information, changing users' behaviors and expectations, and yes, indeed, the emerging roles for LIS professionals. It has brought in infinite opportunities with the ever-demanding challenges. The libraries now need to get transformed more as knowledge hubs, and ILS professionals have to learn and emerge and have to learn the emerging skills to work as knowledge professionals. The accessibility, affordability, and equitability to access information are the major sustainable goals towards which the libraries and library and information science professionals have to work relentlessly and to contribute immensely. We need to harness the power and potential of digital technologies for building up inclusive knowledge societies, and library and information science professionals must also get acquainted to offer inclusive library services for people and users with special needs. We need to focus on 5 C's, and when we talk about these 5 C's, they specialize and focus on the content. And when we think about content, the multilingual content, the content which is being developed by the institution, creating their own institutional memories, and also the work for content networking. Do remember that content sharing is caring. The more content that you develop, we do have challenges from the publishers because you have a copyright concerns at the same time. But yes, we need to evolve and make efforts to create our own institutional memories. Yet another important C on which we have to really work hard, and that is having a customer-centric approach, the user-centric approach. Users are now at the driving seat, and we, the professionals, must really know that how really to develop our customer-oriented services and resources. The cost is yet another important C, the cost at which we are offering information, the economics of information, and we need to really work to see to it that the affordability of access to information should remain our major focus area. The connectivity and communication, yet another important 2 C's on which we have to work hard. The connectivity, definitely 24/7, a timeless connection that we want to establish now, anytime, anywhere connectivity. That is something which is very, very vital and important enough. And yes, indeed, the communication, the last C on which we really have to work hard again as the library and information science professionals. In this era of artificial intelligence, there is a greater need for humanizing the technology, and libraries and LIS professionals need to play a very active role in bringing this transformative change. As the digital technologies are emerging and changing at the speed of a light, the LIS professionals also need to learn, unlearn, and relearn to equip themselves with a future-ready skill set by upskilling and reskilling themselves and to stay relevant. The LIS professionals need to embrace their new roles as digital asset managers, technology assessors, user engagement strategists, content writers, and many new emerging roles. We need to transform the vision of our libraries from building collections to making connections and collaborations, and to offer resources to our users community, inspiring innovation, research, and critical thinking. Let us remember that technology is a mere vehicle to reach the destination, and it is not a destination in itself. Let us drive the technology that we want to bring in the transformative changes in our libraries and in the lives of our users and scholars. Let's we all be inspired, engaged, enabled, and connected for building libraries for a sustainable future through the digital transformation, bringing in infinite possibilities for libraries and ILS professionals. Let us work together and move together for envisioning the libraries of the future and the bright, sustainable future of the libraries. I wish you all the very best for the most enriching and enlightening deliberations. Thank you so very much indeed, Professor Krishnaji, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to be here. And I'm going to really cherish being here. And it has been really a proud privilege to be here in OICT. And we look forward to coming back here again and to have many more collaborative programs in the days to come. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your words have left an indelible impact on all of us present here today. Your expertise and perspectives have enriched our understanding, and we appreciate the depth of knowledge you've shared. Your presence will sure stay in the memory of Central University of Tamil Nadu. Thank you so much, ma'am. It is an honor to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Udayan Bhattacharya sir, professor in the Department of Library and Information Science at Jadavpur University, Kolkata. His distinguished career and scholarly contributions make him a beacon of wisdom we are fortunate to have with us. With 27 years of teaching experience, including 11 years as a professor, Dr. Bhattacharya has significantly shaped the academic landscape. A former Dean of the Faculty Council of Arts and Head of the Department of Library and Information Science at Jadavpur University, Professor Bhattacharya sir's influence extends beyond the institution. Having supervised 17 PhD candidates and over 100 master's dissertations, his dedication to academic guidance is evident. In the realm of research, Professor Bhattacharya sir has authored 90+ research articles, published 6 books, and led as the principal investigator in 3 major research projects. His impact transcends academia as he has been an active member of school boards, board of studies. May we now invite Professor Udayan Bhattacharya sir to the stage.
Sure. Thank you. Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. Dr. A. Krishnan, Honorable Vice Chancellor, CUTL, Padmasri Kalaimani, Dr. Professor Shiva Chidambaram sir, Professor E. Nagarajan, Dean Academics, Dr. R. Parameshwaran, Librarian, CUTL, definitely Dr. S. Dhanavardhan, Deputy Librarian of this University, Register sir, and G. Venumani, Assistant Librarian of this University, and definitely Dr. Saul. So thank you for this invitation. I am really grateful to this institute and my very good friends. Some of us sitting over here. Dr. Shukla is there, and some of us of this university, and other faculty members, librarians, dear students, and guests. First of all, very good morning to all of you, and namaskar from our school. Though one thing I must notice from yesterday is the humbleness of all the people. Extremely good and cordial relation I am particularly receiving from my entire Trichy airport. So it is rare. It is a rare quality of human being to be humble. And first of all, I met Dr. Professor Rada, extremely good person. Padmasri Shivacharan sir. What a person. He is basically a doctor, a professor, and a very maestro, musical maestro. We are discussing about Rashid Khan. Actually, he said that he's actually linked him and all. So, such a humble person I never witnessed in Padmasri and Kalaiman. They are efficient to meet Ramanam sir. He is Vice Chancellor. Fantastic fellow. Again, I am mentioning the humbleness of. So actually, I am thrilled. Basically, I am thrilled standing over this land. Tamil Nadu produced so many legends, so many. Not only India, they are illuminating the whole world. Ramanujan, the great mathematician, C.V. Raman sir. Actually, he worked in just beside of our institute, you might be knowing, the Cultivation of Sciences. Subramaniam Bharati, K.R. Narayanan, Chandrasekhar, Vishwanathan Anand, A.P.K. Raputan. Very difficult to remember and name all the persons. So it is a great land of producing so many luminaries who are illuminating India as well as the whole world. It is a land of temples. Just in the morning, in the dining room, when you are taking breakfast, Chidambaram sir mentioning is the holiness of this place, particularly this campus, Thiruvaru. One I have witnessed one the movie, that is the Banaras. It was a holy place. I felt like this it is definitely a holy place, this particular campus. It is difficult to imagine in Calcutta, like a free space full of oxygen, full of greenery, and the river Kaveri is flowing over between the two campuses. It is unthinkable in our place also. So I am really grateful to be here. And I heard that almost 38,000 temples are there. Some of them are heritage sites declared by the UNESCO of this place. And some of the rulers like Chola, Pandya, and Pallavas are there. And this is the place of Chola, Dhanvandan, Dr. Dhanvandan. So the name of the library is Chola Library. It is a fantastic coinage of this particular library. So as I have a talk in the second half, like a post-plan session, so now I'm going to describe the topic in detail very much, but I should mention some of the points that was. Write it. To write it, to teach it. Yes, I have this document. Writing is specialty. Once you know that the Veda was named as Shruti, as it has to be remembered. So remembering capacity of human being, Homo sapien, is a fantastic quality. Yes, reading is essential. We have to have it within the library, otherwise library will win. But at the same time, reading habit. Name of a book, opening of a book, the pages when it has turning over, it gives us a separate flavor. Definitely, yes, you can store thousands of books or hundreds of rather books in this mobile phone. A cat cost of only 6,000 rupees can store 3,500 books at a time. But it is not a book, not paper made, it's a digital version. So we need digital transformation, definitely, but in a sustainable manner. That is the implication of this seminar. I think it is the 1760 when the human being witnessed the Industrial Revolution. It started in 1760. Only 250 years. we have almost finished our fossil fuel by these 250 years. We left very few. So we should leave something for the coming generation, for the generation next. Otherwise, how the art will survive? If you, I have heard that when people visiting outside the globe, outside the art is becoming not, it is not seen as bluish, it is something else because of the depreciation of the ozone layer, because of the too many carbon dioxide emission. So it originally it is differently. So sustainable development, sustainable growth, I think it is the buzzword of this time. Definitely we should go library with digital technologies, with some sustainability. That is the spirit of the conference. Today and tomorrow, there will be so many deliberations. As Dhanavandan reported me, 132 papers, not a matter of joke. To receive 132 papers, it is a serious affair. So we'll have so many deliberations, and I wish this conference a great success. And definitely all of us will enjoy the deliberations from the participants. Namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring words. Your presence has added immense value to this event, and we appreciate your wisdom and perspective you shared with us. May we now welcome Professor R. Thirumurugan, sir, Registered Central University of Tamil Nadu for the felicitation address. Sir is a distinguished academic and renowned scientist in aquabiotics. He has over 2 decades of teaching and research experience. Sir is a postdoctorate UGC Raman PDF at Auburn University in the US. He is a recipient of prestigious positions like DSC Fast Track Young Scientist. Sir is an ardent researcher and an able administrator. May we now welcome Professor R. Thirumurugan, sir, to the speech.
Most respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of Central University of Tamil Nadu, and the most respected, the great musician and multi-dimensional personality, Padma Shri Kalaimamani, Dr. Sirgali C. Sivasidambaram. Sir identity is son of music, the great Sirgali Sivasidambaram. So we very feel too proud, sir. We are sitting with Lord Shiva, not for the Dr. Sivasidambaram. So, and also very fortunate and happy to sit and deliver the inaugural address in this wonderful event of the National Conference on Digital Transformation for Sustainable Libraries. And also, most welcome to that in guest of honor, Professor Udayan Bhattacharya, Jadavpur University, Kolkata, and the Dr. Sangeeta Kaul, Director, Telnet, New Delhi, and respected Dr. R. Parameswaran, Librarian, Professor S. Nagarajan, Dean Academic, CUTN, and the Organizing Secretary and Convener, Dr. Parameswaran, Dhanavandan, Deputy Librarian, most respected library faculty from various institutions, research scholars, student friends, my dear fraternity of CUTN, my dear friend Professor Balasubramanian Bharatdasan University, PRO, and other officials from CUTN and other institutions. Very good morning to one and all. Gathered in this great event, that is the National Conference. So that already our Honorable Vice Chancellor as well as the inaugural address speakers and felicitation address, that means the keynote address, guest of honor, to elaborate in the various dimension in the library as well as the in sustainable development. So we are living in the digitalized era. So that is
our Vice Chancellor rightly pointed out that those days, the research scholars how to find out the journals in very difficult manner. Now everything in our finger hands. So that for this kind of the conference is need of the hour, not only in library side, also it's the most warranted to the all the higher education institutions, the researchers like humanities, as well as the science, agriculture, and medicine, etc. So we are finding for the e-journal, e-book, everything for the digitalize the documentation. That is all the researchers, we find out the any kind of the feel very proud to say this conference place that our CUTL moving towards the sustainability under the able guidance of Honorable Vice Chancellor. So the UNESCO proposed for the total 17 sustainable development goals. So that is our researchers find out the sustainable in the such article findings. So and also there is any kind of the research is transformation and sustainability manner. So this conference is definitely helpful for our research community. And also I request the participants to more inculcate the more knowledge from the 2 days deliberations, so that they inculcate the knowledge to the spread the society to come out what is the outcome of this conference. I request Dr. Parameswaran as well as Dr. Dhanavanthan, so that you extend this kind of the program like the conference or workshop, you are to conducting the various researchers from various science and arts, not only for the library side. So that will helpful to the other researchers. I wish you good luck, and also I wish you this conference and great success for this opportunity. And also I thank the Professor Kobalan for the assist to the getting the DRDO funds from for this organize the conference. I thank the organizing committee members and others. I thank one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for insightful and valuable felicitation address. Now it's my immense pleasure to invite Professor S. Nagarajan, sir, Dean of Academics, for the felicitation address. He is a postdoctoral fellow at the Nanoscience Group, France. Sir is also the head of the Department of Chemistry and Dean of Students of Welfare. He was the former controller of examinations, and as we all know, Sir has immensely contributing to the development of Central University of Tamil Nadu. Sir is a great researcher in Japan and several institutions across India. And we now invite Professor S. Nagarajan, sir, to the stage.
Good morning to all. Really, I'm very happy to be a part of this because it's a wonderful thing, the way in which Dr. Dhanavanthan has made it. Starting from getting grants from funding agency itself is very tough these days. We've got a reasonably good amount to organize this today's conferences. Congratulations to you, sir. And again, we have a kind of preliminaries in the dais from our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Director, then our speakers, for sustainable. And sir, always whatever research or the way in which we are progressing. I always used to say we need to have a sustainable. As a visionary, the last 2.5 years, the kind of transformations, whatever we have seen in the campus, in terms of physical structure, academic improvements, and also in all dimensions, I think you will be realizing it. And maybe in a day to come, we are going to have an accreditation and all. Sir has put a tremendous effort to make the institution in the top. So this event, again, I remember, I can realize the organizing conference in a section, that's like a library. It's much tougher than an organizing a department because we have a research scholars, a team of faculty and all. And the day 90 used to go to IIT Madras, collect the chemical abstract. We used to unload everything from the rack, go through the subject index, formula index, writing everything in a notebook. And those days, we used to later for a reprint request. For that, we have now been doing a lot to research. Even I requested Madam to have a kind of a version. Madam also in principle about the online as well as planning for a workshop. CUTN is moving in a direction of the three departments are going to function from this call admitted. Since previously we used to, right? If there's a student going for it from JRF test, I used to say you need to have a two paper index journals, not a referred journal. If you go for a purpose or reverse sign or no, even we used to say sir will say pretty matters. So that's the kind of quality we are maintaining in all. And again, the library center. So we are not visiting frequently to the library, but as it's a digital, we are getting an access to ebooks and also like a supporting software like a plagiarism checking software like I said. And also helping us a lot in making a research also. So I thank the library, all the library colleagues and all my faculty. And we need to all read the transcripts. Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
A heartfelt vote will be delivered by Dr. G. Velmani. By Dr.
I feel honored and privileged for the word of thanks. So, National Conference on Digital Library will be beneficial for the community. On behalf of Chola Central Library and our librarian, academic professors, whether members of Karthik and Kalima, Sangeet. Who have directly or indirectly contributed to making this national conference possible. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Let us express our gratitude for this enriching journey by remembering that a library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert.
Everyone is requested to assemble back within 10 minutes, around 12 o'clock. Thank you. Leave for the participants is arranged outside the premises.